How was Blizzard on the set? Does the team participate to your meetings or directions?
I mean, they were the ones who were involved in hiring me in the first place. They have this amazing legacy over 20 years of making these games, and it's very important to them, both on a artistic level and on a business level. You know, the Warcraft game brings in nearly $1 billion a year for them. So, you know, they obviously want to make sure that they protect their baby, but at the same time, I think that they were, you know, they felt comfortable that I came in as a fan and as someone who loved Warcraft, and they hired me because my approach to the film was very much in sync with what they wanted. So I think they've been terrific collaborators. We don't always agree, but we always always able to find a way to compromise.
Okay. Other movie may appear if the success will be there.
Yeah.
However, what would change in your direction if from the beginning you have known that you would have 3 or more movies to take care of the lore?
God, it's a good question. I mean, I think there was always a hope that if this film was successful, there would be the chance to do more. I think you don't work on a film this big for a studio, especially these days, where franchises are really kind of the bread and butter of the industry, without thinking, can we do more of them? But I think at least the fact is that there is plenty of story, there's plenty of material for us to build on. Like I said, the Warcraft game has 20 years of storytelling. You know, they've created their own folklore now. It's vast. So yeah, I have an idea. You know, we've talked a little bit about what we would do if we got the chance to do, like in my opinion, a trilogy.
Okay. Did you have a moment of doubt during the shooting? A moment where you could have said, "It's too huge. I won't be able to do that."
Never, no doubt, ever. It's a big project, and I spent 3.5 years of my life on it. So there are highs and lows, obviously. There are times when you think, why did I do this? But then other times you get to see the latest footage, or you get to see the latest delivery from ILM, or a new set has just been completed, or you really get a scene the way you want it, and you're working with your actors and you're having fun. It just, every day is different. It's emotional roller coaster making a movie like this.
Okay. The special effects are at a very high level.
Yeah.
Did you nevertheless meet some technical limitations?
Not so much limitations, because I really do believe that just about anything is possible now. But it all comes down to resources and time, and are you telling the story? You know, sometimes it's not even about resources. It's just about, is your focus on telling the story, or are you just having fun and just going off on a crazy run of imagination? So I think those are the limitations, and they're mainly self-imposed.
Okay. Why should someone have never heard about Warcraft the game should have to come to see it?
Well, I think it is a big, fun fantasy movie. And we tried to make a movie that works on 2 levels. One for people who know nothing about Warcraft, and then there are extra elements for those who do. But what I would remind you is, when the first Lord of the Rings film came out, the Fellowship of the Ring, not everybody had read Tolkien. And I remember when that happened, people were saying, well, you know, is there really going to be an audience for this movie? Not that many people read Tolkien. And it's not about the readership. It's about, have you created something, a fantasy spectacle that makes audiences want to come and be part of it? And I think we have. Hopefully they'll agree.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that the movie made the actors want to play the game?
Well, there's a couple of our actors who are already just constantly playing the game. Rob Kaczynski, who is a huge fan, and some of the actors wanted nothing to do with the game. They just wanted to focus on their character and their part. And then a lot of them were kind of curious. They wanted to know a bit, but they didn't want to get too involved. I don't know if they'll end up playing the games. I think they're all very busy people. But I think they all respected how much work the game had done over the years to have this huge fan base that exists out there.
Okay, I'm part of the big fan. I follow the movie since 10 years.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And so my question is, at that time, 10 years ago, would the movie be workable?
Not this movie. I think for this movie, there were certain improvements in the technology of motion capture that had to happen. The facial motion capture had to be good enough that an orc could hold a close-up for 10, 15 seconds and express his concerns to his wife about the future. And I think if you had tried to do it 10 years ago, maybe you would have to approach it with special effects makeup or prosthetics, and I just don't think it would work as well. I think orcs are too unique in the way that they look to do it with makeup.
Okay. Do you have an idea of the extra on the coming DVD?
Yes, there's a lot of stuff because a lot of things got cut out. But you know, I think the DVD extras should be a lot of fun, especially for those people who are real fans.
I know that you are a gamer, of course. And what was your feeling when you saw that the game was coming true?
It's you know, it's so exciting. I mean, as a gamer, I am someone who obviously has been frustrated in the past seeing games that turned into movies and it not being what I was hoping it would be. But I think, you know, because I had such amazing people to work with, you know, all of these incredible experts in their fields coming together, I just felt like we were making something pretty special and pretty unique.
Yeah. Okay. So thank
you. Thank you so much. Lovely talking to you.